Hello, Kangasghang, SeaSIug here, and I'm bringing you guys a battle versus Nana from from a local Facebook group. This was I believe the tournament finals, and looking at them team, Slowbro and Quags are definitely going to be the big problem. Snorlax maybe, I don't know. We have to see how much that thing is able to survive, but if it has rest, then yeah, it's going to be annoying. But yeah, Slowbro and Quags are definitely going to be a problem. Main things I have to counter those things are my Gastronome and my Mandibuzz, just to toxic them and wait for them to die. However, those two could probably toxic me back and wait for me to die. So anyway, I still have Tyranitar and some other stuff that can help out. Anyway, leading me off with my Tyranitar just because I kind of want to get up the rocks for that Talonflame, and I see that he leads off with his Aegislash. He's going to predict me to switch out. I'm going to go into Skarmory because even though if he goes for a Swords Dance, it's still not really going to do much to my Skarmory. Just going to Whirlwind him out just because I can't really take him on with Brave Bird, so just get out of there. Unfortunately for me, he's just going to go into his Slowbro. And I decided to just get up some spikes right here. Luckily I don't get burned by the Scald, but I believe the last Scald is actually a crit and that takes me out. So that kind of sucks because I'm only going to be able to get up 2 layers of spikes, and having 3 layers would be pretty nice. And actually I never did get up those rocks with Tyranitar. I'm actually not going to get a chance to get those rocks up just because I'm going to get horribly hexed during this battle. Anyway, gonna send in my Tyranitar, and I'm going to make a complete liar of myself because I actually do get the rocks up. And as you can see right there, when I was recording this, I got a little bit impatient and kind of messed around with this. This is a 68 turn battle. Like, oh my god, the amount of stall that went on, it was just ridiculous, and I was not going to re-record this. Anyway, I'm going to send out my Gastronome. I'm going to switch out because I want to get this Slowbro poison, but at the same time I don't want to get poison, and as it turns out, my opponent does not actually have Toxic on the Slowbro, which is probably not a good idea. You should probably get Toxic on that. Anyway, gonna send in my Chomp in here to resist the Toxic. However, the Psychic's gonna head my way, and just seeing that, I'm like, okay, screw it. Back into Gastronome. He most likely does not have Toxic, and yeah, he definitely does not have Toxic since he has the Thunder Wave. Anyway, I'm going to get him poisoned, and that pretty much puts him on a timer. And I'm just going to, recover up, Scald, wait for this stupid thing to die. As you can see right here, I sped this entire battle up by like, I don't know, like 100 and something percent, and then a couple sections I sped it up like 300% or something. Like, just like, goddamn, this is a long battle, like 28 minutes I think. Anyway, just gonna take back my Gastronome just because I don't want to get hit by the Power Whip just yet. I still have my Chomp here that can take it. He's gonna switch out. I'm gonna get a chance to make a Evolve here, and I'm pretty sure no, I went for Sucker Punch. I was gonna, yeah, Sucker Punch would have definitely taken that Greninja out. I actually forgot to Mega Evolve that turn right there when I went for Sucker Punch. Oh well, no big deal. Aegislash is gonna come in now, and gonna start setting up some Swords Dance. He goes all the way to +6, and that is really scaring me because if I can't, smack him with a if I can't, kill him right now, that priority Shadow Sneak at +6 is really not gonna be nice. Anyway, this guy just refuses to attack me, so I'm like, screw it, just go for a couple of Swords Dance here and there. I kind of just went for Swords Dance whenever he used King Shield, and this Mawile I actually did give max PP on the Sucker Punch, so I wasn't gonna worry too much about running out of Sucker Punches. Anyway, just gonna predict them not to go for the King Shield, and just outspeed him, go for that fairy, god damn it, what's the name of the move, Play Rough, and just take out the Aegislash. And right here, this is what I meant by getting completely hacked. I sent out my Gastronome. I know I can take a freaking Power Whip, or not Power Whip, but Grass Knot from this thing, but I get critted twice on my Gastronome and on my Tyranitar. Both could have taken 1, and now they're both kind of just dead anyway. My Tyranitar at the very least does get up the Sandstorm, and it does have the Soof Rock, or the item that increases the amount of turns that Sand lasts. So it's gonna go for that Protect, wait for that Greninja to die to a Sandstorm. I was hoping it would die on the first turn, but it does not. So second turn I actually do get in something kind of stupid and go for a double protect. It should have just gone for a roost, but it doesn't really matter since this Snorlax right here, you know, it just isn't going to be able to, you know, take me out or paralyze me. Luckily it's not going to be able to paralyze me, or actually if it paralyzes me, that would have been actually, I would have been just fine with that, just because if I can get my Mandibuzz status before status without, status with anything but poison, you know, that would be perfect. So anyway, I sped this battle, this part right here by, like, Jesus Christ, like how much did I speed it up? Like, dang, like, did you see that freaking Mandibuzz flapping those wings? Damn. Anyway, Snorlax is gonna be annoying. Snorlax is gonna get really unlucky and just continue to, you know, get rest with that Sleep Talk. I wasn't really afraid if it body slammed and got the para on my Garchomp, because I do have the Lumberry. And I think ground types can't get paralyzed anymore. I don't actually know. Anyway. This Quagsire is going to be really annoying. It is going to get the burn on me, and I'm going to go for Earthquake. I believe I actually end up Swords Dancing once, and then I go for an Earthquake, and I'm like, come on, do some damage, and then I just completely forgot about this Quagsire's ability, unaware, so my Swords Dance are kind of in vain right now. Anyway, it's going to go for one more Swords Dance. I believe he Toxics me, and I am just fine with that actually. Right now, I am really screwed just because I cannot kill this freaking Quagsire for the life of me. I just cannot kill this stupid thing. And I believe I have 2 Pokemons left, being my Garchomp and my Mandibuzz. Right here, it's pretty much just do or die. Just gonna have to Toxic this thing and hope to God that this thing misses its Toxic on me. But my opponent right here is just going to do an absolutely stupid move. I just cannot comprehend why they would switch out into their Slowbro, because if he would have just stayed in on his Quagsire and let that thing get poisoned and just poison my Mandibuzz, he would have definitely won this game, just because he's got the he's got a Talonflame, he's got a Slowbro, and he's got his Quagsire. All of them can, you know, stall out my Mandibuzz if it was poison. And I only have a Garchomp to switch into to reset poison turn, so definitely it was not a good idea to switch out into the Slowbro. And on top of that, they got my Mandibuzz burn, so that pretty much just seals the game for me. That is pretty much a game. I just gonna speed up the end of this battle by, like, I'm gonna speed it up by another 200%. Like, this is ridiculous. 68 turns, like, oh my god. I mean, like, just imagine if my Gastron was still alive. Like, this would have just gone on forever. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to go check out my channel. Should be in the description. I upload a lot of X and Y. I want to upload some, I don't know, I want to upload like some 3rd gen and some other gen, you know, stuff like that, but no, it's kind of impossible to find matches for that, as well as I also upload, you know, I don't know, I'm gonna try to upload a Let's Play this winter, as well as some other stuff, you know, anything I feel like uploading, and, you know, but anyway, this Talonflame is gonna take out my Garchomp. I actually survive all that recoil because he actually goes for a acrobatics, and that kind of just saves it, and however, my Mandibuzz will be able to take on that Flare Blitz from, you know, that low amount of health it was at, and just pull off the roof. And yeah, that is pretty much over. I mean, Quagsire versus Mandibuzz, no contest. Mandibuzz wins. And oh my god, just how much did I speed this battle up by? So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. So late.